Hello and welcome to this new course. In this class, you will learn everything you need to know to start using Microsoft Outlook effectively. We will start with how to send an email and how to track that email to know exactly if the receiver did open your email or not, or if he received the email to begin with. You will learn how to use signatures and how to add an email signature easily, how to arrange your emails using folders, using categories, and using rules. You will also learn how to use quick steps to save yourself a lot of time. At the end of this course, you will be able to create your own rules and to manage your email inbox so that you can get to the zero email inbox point. You'll be able to filter all the incoming emails. You'll be able to flag the emails that are really important. You will be able to create appointments, meetings, use the tasks embedded inside Microsoft Outlook, use the people or contacts function effectively, use the calendar with the email inside Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Outlook is a very powerful tool, and I'm sure at the end of this course, you will be able to use it effectively. You will be able to mark emails in a certain color. So when your boss sends you an email, you'll be able to recognize it among other emails. I'm sure that this class will turn you from a normal person using his email to a powerful employee who can manage his email list and who can send and receive emails effectively with follow-ups and alerts. Thanks for watching this intro. See you inside. Now, after installing Microsoft Outlook, you can go to the Start menu and type Outlook. You will open the app, and in this app, you will get to enter your email account login credentials. Now, this Microsoft Outlook software works with Hotmail, Outlook, Gmail accounts, and even Yahoo accounts. So it's like an all-in-one experience. So I will use my Hotmail account. Once you click next or click enter, it will ask you to enter the password for this email address. And if you have two-step authentication enabled, it will ask you to add more information. Now, since I already have this account linked, I can easily add it without entering the password because it's basically my Windows account. Now, if you want to add another email address, you can simply type it here. And even if it is Gmail, it will connect it without any issues. As you can see, account successfully added. Now, once you are done with adding all the accounts, you can click the Done button. And it will start loading your profiles. As you can see, loading Outlook. Usually it takes some time when it first loads, but after that, it will load faster because it already downloaded all the account information and folders to your Windows PC. Now, this is our user interface, and this is our main email. Now we'll talk about everything in few lessons, and we will cover the user interface, but that's it for this lesson. You did learn how to add your email accounts to Microsoft Outlook. See you next. Now let's start talking about more configurations that you can do. Now you can go to the File menu, and inside the info, you can click the Add Account option to add other accounts as well. It will show you the same window that was shown in the previous lesson. And here you can enter your email account information and add it. Now you can also check your emails. Now this is the favorite section. And here we have each of your email addresses. This is our Hotmail account and this is our Gmail account. Now When you click on this sign, the arrow, you can see the folders that you have inside your email account for each of the emails, and you can see the number of new emails that you haven't responded to. Now, usually it will keep loading new emails, and this favorite is basically where everything shared between these email accounts is placed. Now, this inbox is basically the inbox of this email account and this email account. The sent items for both of these email accounts, the drafts, the archives, the deleted items. So this is a shared folder created by Outlook to manage all of your email accounts in one place. Now, the main thing that we will cover here is the inbox. In the inbox, you can see a list of your emails, and these are the new emails that I got. And you can see that the emails that are not read are in bold. Now, if you did read any of these emails, it will turn to unbold. Now, you can click here to mark it as read without entering the email, or you can click this bar again to make it unread. So clicking once will turn this to being read, and this is now showing the email as unread. Now, to change how this view, now let me show you. Now, this is an email from Apple, and this is the actual email. I clicked here and the email is showing up in this area. Now, if you want another view, you can change the view by simply going to the view menu and click change view. From here, you can change this from compact to single and from single to preview, as you can see. But the best view is the compact view, and it's the default view where you can see a list of your folders, a list of your emails, and here you can click on any of the emails to see it on this screen. Now, let's say that I did see this email and it's now unread. I want to turn it back to, it's now read, sorry, and I want to turn it back to unread. I simply click this blue bar. This is the first step. Now, let's talk about how to delete a message. Let's say that I want to delete this message and I already saw all the information inside it. You can simply click this delete the item icon, and the item will go to the deleted items folder. If you clicked here, you will see the item inside the deleted items folder, which is the email that we just deleted, and you can click again on the delete the item icon, and here you will get a message. This will permanently delete the email. Do you want to continue? Click yes, and now the email is gone. Okay, now this is the first step. Another way to delete the deleted items is, if you have too many items, is by clicking here and clicking on empty folder. Now, if you have any emails, they will be deleted permanently. Now, the better way of dealing with emails instead of deleting them is by simply, let's say, archiving them. Now, as you can see, if we went back to the home menu, you can click any of the emails and then you can click on the archive icon. Now, this email or the email that I archived will move to the archive folder, which is this folder, and you can see it in the archive folder here as well. And this means that it's not deleted, but it's hidden from the inbox, because I already read this email and I have all the information inside it. I don't want to delete it because I might need it for future reference. So the best solution for this situation is to click the archive icon, and it will move the email from your inbox to your archive folder. And this is what I do. I don't delete emails because you never know, you might need an email in the future. Now, one more thing that we need to talk about is the symbols. Now, this is called the flag symbol, and we will cover it later. We also have other symbols that might appear on your email. Now, if there is a blue arrow, like this arrow, means that this email was forwarded to you. Now, if there is this arrow, as you can see, it means that this email you have replied to, or you are participated in the replies that were in this email. And usually the icons appear in this area. So this one means that the email is forwarded, and this one means that the email is or has a reply from you. And it's an easy way to deal with emails. Now there is also another way to arrange the emails inside your area or this area. Now you can arrange them by date or by the person that these messages were sent from or to. You can even arrange them by size if they have attachments, by subject, by type, and by the attachment itself. You can sort them by the newest on top or oldest on top. Now, you can show the unread emails only in this area, or you can show all emails. Now, what I do prefer is showing unread emails only, because if you have already read an email, there is no need for it to appear in this area. Now, one more feature that I like is the search feature. The search feature is basically a feature that helps you find an email by simply typing some words. So let's write iTunes or Apple. Now it will show you all the emails that you did receive from Apple. And as you can see, here are the emails. These are the top results 2 weeks ago. And basically the first result is the best result now in the top result tab. I have 3 emails from Apple, as you can see here, here, and here. And you can easily find any email or any contact by simply searching using this bar. More features will appear once you start the searching process. Now, as you can see, you can specify all mailboxes to search all your mailboxes for results from Apple, or you can select current mailbox, which is the Hotmail mailbox. Now you can even select the from, which is searching by sender. So let's write iTunes. If you already know the email, we already know that it is do not reply at itunes.com. Hit enter, and as you can see, there are no emails from this. So let's cut the area down. Now anything that has at itunes.com in the from area of the email, it will be displayed here. Now you can even select to filter results by subject or by showing only the results that has attachment. As you can see, none of the emails has attachment. That's why this filter won't work. Now once you are done with the searching process, simply hit the X icon and you will go back to your inbox. Another nice way of looking up your emails is by simply going to the filter email tab here and show only the unread emails. Now once you click on it, it will change the view here. You can change this to any other thing, and as you can see, it's basically a search function. Now is read? No. Now you can close this and you can go back to filtering the emails by showing only the emails that has attachments by clicking here, has attachment, or by the category, and we'll talk about that later, or by showing only the flagged email. Now we already mentioned the flag. You can simply click on the flag on any of these emails, like this flag. And if you choose the filter to show only flagged emails, it will only show the emails that has a flag. Now, as you can see, it's searching to see what emails has a flag. And as you can see, it's still organizing, so it didn't show the result, but it will show it eventually since the software is still loading. Now, another thing that we need to mention is inside the filter email is that you can filter them by the important. You can mark an email as an important email so that you can follow it up. You can categorize your email list by creating a new category for a specific email, and you can add more filters. We will talk about that later. But that's it for this lesson. I'm sure that you have learned a lot. Don't move on to the next lesson before applying the knowledge in this lesson. So make sure that you go and install Outlook, connect it to your account, start using the search feature, the filter email feature, and start like playing with the software to get used to it, and try deleting and archiving some of your emails. Thanks for watching this lesson. See you next. Now let's talk about a more advanced topic, which is conditional formatting. It's a very nice feature that lets you add conditions in which you can configure the email. So any new email that comes to you from Adobe or Apple, you can archive it, you can label it, you can add it to a category, or you can do anything you want with it. Now, to do this, you need to go to the View menu. Then, from the View menu, go to View Settings. Now, click on the Conditional Formatting feature here, User-Defined Fonts on each message. Now, click on it, and here you will see the Conditional Formatting rules. Now, the formatting that we will deal with here is basically the font formatting. We will change the font depending on the sender. So to create a new rule, here we have already made rules by Microsoft for unread messages, unread group headers, and etc. As you can see, the color change depending on the status. So to create a new one, click Add, and let's name it Ashraf. Name it with your name or the rule itself. So Ashraf, let's say UD. Now, the next step is adding the font formatting. Let's say that you want to add, let's say bold, big font, and change the color to purple. Then click OK. Now we have the font, we have the name. The last thing is the condition itself, which is what we will work with. Now the next step is including a word here. Now it will search for the word in the email title, and if it is there, it will change the color to make this email unique. Usually this word must be your company name or your boss name to make sure that you don't miss any new email from your boss. Now let's add Apple, and the from message you can add at Apple or at iTunes.com. Now this will help the filter look for an email that comes from Apple at iTunes.com. Now, if you want, you can specify the send to email. So an email that you have sent to someone, and you can add the email of that person here. It will change the coloring of this email. Now, the last thing is pressing OK, OK, and OK. Now, if the filter applies to any of these emails, it will directly change the coloring. So let's take this email and add it to the filter. Go back to the View Settings, go back to the Conditional Formatting, Ashraf, and here add the email address for Apple and remove the Apple word. Now usually we use the from email address to specify this filter, and we change the color to make it unique. Now once you do that, as you can see, now inside my email list, you can see that Apple email is in a different color now because it was sent from the email that I have specified. Now you can change this with your boss email or your company main email to change the coloring and make it stand out from other emails. This is conditional formatting. Now, next we will talk about flags, which is another nice feature that you can use inside Outlook or Microsoft Outlook. Thanks for watching this lesson. See you next. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about flags in Microsoft Outlook. Now, flags are basically a way to keep track of important emails that requires follow-up. So let's say that this email from Apple requires a follow-up from me. All what you need to do is to press on the flag icon right here. Now it will be flagged, as you can see, and the red flag will be on. This means that you need to follow up this email. Now, another thing, let's flag this email from Adobe. And once you have all of these emails flagged, you can easily see them in this menu. Now, let's go back. As you can see, this menu is called the tasks menu. And here it shows all the flags email. Now I'm telling you to hover over without clicking on this menu to see a list of the flags emails. Now if you want to see a full list, you can simply click on it and it will turn the view to the tasks view. Now these emails needs follow up from me and I must follow these emails. Now these two or these three emails that I just flagged are flagged for today because I just flagged them. Now once you click on any of these emails, it will show up in the right and you can respond or do whatever you want. And once you are done with it, you can click once and it will be removed from this area. Now if you want to go back to the emails menu, go back by clicking here on the mail icon. Now let's say that I'm done with this email. Click once on the flag and it will turn to this check mark. The check mark means that this item was flagged and I'm done with it, so now it has a check mark. I don't need to do anything else with it. And this is a very good way of tracking the emails that require some attention and that requires follow-up or that requires you to do something, then go back and remove the flag, just to make sure that you are not forgetting what you need to do or what has to be done, you know. So when you click a flag, you basically flag the item for today. So this item must be done today and you must do it today. What if you want to flag an item for tomorrow, this week, next week, or a custom date? Well, you can simply do that by right-clicking on the flag itself and you will get a menu, and I'm saying it right-click, not left-click. Now click tomorrow and it will be flagged with a different color. Now if you clicked here, you can flag it for next week. You can flag this email. Let's click on the flag itself, sorry. You can add a reminder, you can mark it as complete, as you can see, or you can create a custom flag. Now this custom flag can be of a specific date. Let's say on 3 December 3rd. Now I have all of these flagged. If you go to this menu, you can see all the flag items. Now I usually don't use the scrolling feature. As you can see, sometimes it disappears. So click once on it to see. Here we have the today flagged item, tomorrow, next week, and here we have the next month flag items. So by entering the tasks menu, I know for sure what needs to be done and when to do it. Now once you are done with any of these, simply click on this icon and it will be removed from here and you have nothing to do with it. Now if you went back to the mails, you will see a check mark over the items that you have finished, as you can see here. And this is how easy it is to use the flag feature. Again, it's a very important feature that helps you keeping track of the tasks that you need to do. So if your boss assigned you a task and you have to deliver this task at a deadline, let's say a week from now, you will most likely forget. But using the tasks feature, you can easily keep track of the most important tasks that you need to do in order to respond to these emails. Now, what's better is that you can even add a reminder. You can go to this email, right-click, add a reminder, and you can flag to follow up. And start date for this is December 4th. And here is the reminder. You can ask it to remind you a day before the deadline, which is December 4th at 2 p.m., let's say. And this will be the sound that will play when this reminder time comes. Simply click OK, and it will be a flagged item with a ring bell beside it to indicate that you will get a reminder when the deadline comes or a day before the deadline. Again, it's a very nice feature to remind you of the most important tasks that you need to do. That's it for this lesson. If you have any questions about anything, please ask. I'm here to help. Next, we are going to talk about another feature that is the categories, but that's it for the flag features. Thank you for watching. This is Ashraf. See you next. Hello and welcome. Now, another way of organizing your email is by using categories. Simply go to an email and right-click on it. Go to the categorize, and from there you can select the category if you want to add it to the orange category with this label or to the red category with this label. Now you can also select all categories, and from here you can add a new category. Let's call it important, and let's give it a red color. And this is the name of the category, this is the color, and you can even add a shortcut key. Let's add Control plus F2, click OK. Now we have this category. You can add another category, not important, and you can add the yellow color, add Control F3, and click OK. Now you can either rename these two categories or remove them. Now once you click OK, we have added these two categories, important and not important, to the same email. If we want to remove them, we can simply go to categorize, clear all category, then right click to add only one category, which is not important. Now, as you can see, it has a card in yellow indicating that this is a not important email. Now let's add this email as an important email. This email as an important email. And as you can see, it has the red sign here. Now, in order to see only important emails that we added to the category called important, that has the red color, go to the home menu, and from there go to the filter email and select categorized, select important. Now it will only show the important categories inside our email, but select all mailboxes here. Now we are not seeing the results because it's already still loading the email list, so the filter is not applied yet, but this is the way to do it. Now again, this will show you the important emails in this category, and you can play with the categories by simply going back to the home menu and select inbox, scroll down. These are the emails that we categorized. Now you can even add the categorized, as you can see, as a filter for showing your emails. Now we can see the important emails and the not important email. That's it for the categories feature, another nice feature that you can use to organize your email if you wish. Thanks for watching this lesson. This is Ashraf. See you next. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about folders. Now, folders is another way to arrange your email inbox. As you can see, inbox here is a folder, sent items is a folder, draft, archive, deleted items, all of these are folders. Now, if you want to create a specific folder in which you can add emails that you receive from a specific destination, you can right click on any of the folders, click new folder, and let's name it Instagram. Now, once you do that, you will get a new folder called Instagram inside your inbox folder. Now, let's drag some of the emails that we received from Instagram to this folder. You can manually drag this email by simply holding your left mouse button and dragging the email inside your folder. Now, you can keep scrolling and add any email from Instagram to this folder. And once you click on the folder, you will see the email that you have dragged. Now, if you want, what we did here is a manual transfer of this email to the Instagram folder. Let's say that we want to automatically transfer any email that we receive from Instagram, from this email address, to the Instagram folder. This can be easily done by right-clicking on the email itself, going to the Rules section, and click Always Move Messages from Instagram. Now, once you click on it, you will see a window that tells you where do you want to place the email that comes from Instagram. Simply select the folder, or if you want to create another folder, click New and call it a new folder and place it wherever you want. Now, since I already have an Instagram folder that I just created using the normal method, I can click OK. And now we have a rule that will move any email that we will receive from Instagram to this folder, which is basically the Instagram folder that is a subfolder of the inbox folder. Now the rule is created, and any email that you receive from Instagram will be placed here automatically. Now, this is one way to look at it. You can create more than one subfolder like Google, social media, boss, company name, and any email that you receive from your company will be placed here using the rule. You can create simple rules by simply go to any of the emails that you received. Let's say this Microsoft Store email, and right click, go to Rules, always move messages from Microsoft Store. And in here, we need to create a new folder. Let's call it Microsoft. And click OK. Now this is the Microsoft folder. Click OK. And now every email message that will come from this email will be placed inside this folder that is called Microsoft folder. As you can see, I already have 4 emails in here. Now, another note is that you will see a number here indicating the number of emails that have unread status. Now, I'm selecting all of these as unread, as you can see. Now we have the number 1. Now click again, it will go. That's it. Now, if you are looking to manage the rules that you just created for the emails and folders, you can go to the Home tab, and from the rules, you can see the 2 items, or you can create a new rule, or you can manage rules and alerts. Now, you can delete any of the rules that are placed here by simply hitting the delete button. You can create a new rule and follow along with this rules wizard to specify what you need to do, move messages from someone to a folder like what we did, or move messages with specific words in the subject to a folder, and a lot of other rules. Now, you can even create and manage alerts. So if a rule is executed, you can simply create an alert to see what will happen. Now, since we do not have any alert source set up, you need to create an alert source by creating or linking Microsoft SharePoint server. But this is like an advanced feature and it's rarely used. Now, going back here, you can create a new rule, delete, copy a specific rule, and these are all the rules that I have previously created. Now you can uncheck them or check them, you can delete them, and here you can see the rule description, what each of these rules does. Apply this rule after this message arrives from App Store, move it to the folder called Apple, and stop processing more rules. Now click OK, and that's it. These are the rules, and this is how to create a folder and create a rule so that any new email that comes to your inbox will be placed inside this folder. If you have any question about folders and rules, I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. This is Ashraf. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about quick steps in Microsoft Outlook. Now, this is a very nice feature. We use it all the time. It makes your life easier. Basically, this is a feature that exists in the Home tab under the Quick Steps button, and here you can see some of them. You can simply click here to move an email anywhere. You can click here to create a new email to your team. You can click here to forward this email to your manager. You can click here to mark an email as done, or you can click here to reply and delete a specific email. Now let's try this out. If we went to the Instagram, we can simply mark this as done by clicking here. Now first time setup, this is the tool name, mark complete, move to a folder, let's move it to archive and mark as read. Now when you click on done, it will move it to the archive folder and it will mark it as done with one quick step. Now if we went back here, we can scroll down, look at these emails from Apple. Now this is an email that I want to move to a folder. Now you can simply click here and click new quick setup, choose move to folder. Here you need to write move to folder, move to Apple folder. Now you can select the folder from the list. Here it is, Apple, and you can choose to mark as read or not. Now click finish and you have it here, move to Apple. Now when I click on this email, I click move to Apple, it will be moved to the Apple folder right here. Now if I clicked here, move to Apple again, it will move it to Apple folder. That's it. Now if we went back to the Instagram or the Microsoft folder, you can do the same. You can either mark them as done, forward the email to your manager, and do a lot of things. But that is not just it. You can even create a new quick step that is very complex. Now go to new quick step by clicking here, new quick step, and select custom. Now here you can create a customized quick step that has more than one action. Now let's call this important. The first action that we need to do is to mark this message as important. So we need to categorize it and choose the important category. The second action is basically, let's forward this message to our boss or my other email address in that case. And the third action is flagging this message. Now choose to flag it for this week. Once you are done, you can even add a shortcut key, Ctrl+Shift+1, and click finish. Here we have the important flag. Now once you select the email, click on the important and it will be flagged. Let's move this aside. It will be flagged. It will be marked as an important, which is the category of important emails. And you will see this new window, which is a new email window that will let you add anything you want to this area. Hi, please follow up this email, or for your information, FYI. Now you can simply hit send and the email will be sent. So we did 3 actions in one go using the quick steps method. It's a very nice method of dealing with important emails, or if you want to forward a specific email to your manager. Now you can simply click to manager and it will show you the name to manager, and here you need to enter your manager email address so that any new email that you want to send to your manager will be sent directly by simply clicking here. And this is only a one-time or first-time setup. A very nice feature. I recommend that every one of you use it, configure it so that it will make your email experience a way much easier. Thanks for watching this lesson. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. This is Ashraf. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to explain how to send an email and the features that comes with that in Microsoft Outlook. Now to send an email, you can simply click New Email and the new email window will appear to you. Now this window has a lot of features. We will start with the from, which is basically the email that you want to send the message from. Now if you have more than one email, there's an arrow here. You can choose the email that you want to send the message from. Now I will leave it to default. The to is basically the email that you want to send the message to, and it will show you a list of recent people to select from, or you can simply write the email address and hit enter. Now, if you don't remember the email address and you don't have a recent menu, you can click the to icon and search for the email. Now, once you start typing, it will show you a list of your emails so that you can easily pick one of them. Now, there's also the CC menu, and the CC is basically the carbon copy. These are the people that you want to send a copy of those emails to, and everyone will know that they were CC'd. So Ashraf will know that, let's say Muhammad or anyone you wrote his name here, it was CC'd in this list. Now, let's say that you want to send a copy of this email without anyone knowing this. I can simply do that by clicking the CC icon, and here, down here, we have the BCC option. Here you can type the email that you want to send the message to, and you don't want anyone to know. So it's a blind carbon copy. So Ashraf won't know that eduengineteam@gmail.com received a copy of this email. But if you place the email in this area, Ashraf will know that eduengineteam@gmail.com received a copy of this email. That's why this is called a blind carbon copy. Now, another way to show the BCC menu here is to go to the options and select BCC. Now we have it here. You can add the emails that you want. Now let's go back to the main messages tab. Here we need to add a name for our email, new email from Ashraf. Now here you write the body of your email. So we start typing, dear Ashraf, kindly find the attached document. And here you need to add regards. We'll talk about that, Ashraf. Now this is our email. We can add some, let's say, formatting by increasing the font size, changing the color, adding a foreground or background color, changing the text alignment to the middle. I'll keep it to the left. Now, if you want, you can clear the formatting, as you can see, and you can remove the background color or do whatever you want. So this is basically like Microsoft Word. You can do whatever you want. Now, let's say that I want to send an attachment. Simply go to Attach File and choose the attachment that you want. Now I can attach any of these things. Let's say that I want to attach this script. It's a very small script. And this is how to add an attachment. This is how to write the email subject line, the email body. Now, once we are done with this, you can also add a follow-up to this email or mark it as high importance or low importance. Now, this will appear on the sender because it will show him that this is a very important email and he needs to respond immediately. Low importance means that this is a low priority email and he can take his time to respond. And once you are done, you can simply click send to send the message. Now let's say that you don't want to send it now. You can click the close sign and it will tell you we saved a draft of this message for you. Want to keep it? Click yes. Now the message will be moved to the drafts folder, which is basically this folder. Now let's check the drafts folder here. Now here you can see all the drafts that I was sending, but I didn't. Now you can pop one of the drafts out by clicking the pop out icon, and you can change the sender or the to email. Let's change it to my email address so that we can receive it and see what's inside it. New email. And here we will add high importance, and we can attach a document. Then if you want to send it, simply hit the send button. Now the email will be sent to the emails that we have assigned, and we can see the new email on our inbox if we have checked our inbox. This is how simple it is to send a new email, and you can check your inbox to see the new email. Sometimes it takes some time to load. Now we have 467. This is the new email that we have sent. As you can see, it's marked as high importance, and this is the attachment, this is the email body, and this is the email subject line. Now, if when you are sending an email, there wasn't an internet connection or there was a problem, you will find this email in a folder called Outbox right here. This is the Outbox emails, and usually it shows you the emails that are being sent. Now, once the email is sent without any problems, you will find it in the Sent Items folder right here. This is how easy it is to track the sent items. Now let's say that this is an email that we received on our inbox folder, and we want to respond to this email. We can respond in more than one way, by right-clicking the email and hitting the reply button, or by clicking the reply button right here, or by clicking the reply button right here. Now once you click on it, the new email window will pop up, and you can write noted, and you can also add high importance to your response and click send. Once you reply to this email, you will see this sign. It means that this email is one of the emails that you have read and you did reply to this email. Now this sign means that it has an attachment. This means that it is of a high importance, and this means that the email is not flagged. And now we receive the reply, as you can see here. Now there is also the reply all button, where if this email was sent to more than one person, you can click reply all and send a reply to all of the emails that are inserted in the or from the sender email. Now we also have another option. Let's discard this. We also have the forward email feature, which helps you forward an email to someone else, and let's forward it to ourselves. Click send. Now we will receive the forwarded email here, and as you can see, this sign means that this email was forwarded to someone else. Now once we receive the email, you will see it in your inbox with the forward sign as well. It won't take long. As you can see, this is the email that we have received, and it was forwarded to us. The original email was this one, and it has the forward sign, as you can see here, which is this arrow. Now this is everything you need to know about sending new emails and dealing with new emails, replying the CC and the BCC. Next, we are going to talk about signature and how you can add a signature or your own signature to your email. Thanks for watching this lesson. This is Ashraf. See you next. Hello and welcome. This is a new lesson in which we are going to talk about adding a signature to every email that you send using Microsoft Outlook. Now, to enable the signatures, go to File, and from there go to Options. From there, go to the Mail tab, and once you are inside the Mail tab, you can see the word Signatures, which is used to create or modify signatures for messages. Click on it, and you will get the signature, let's say Wizard. Now to create a new signature, click New, and let's name it Business. Signature. And in here, write your business signature. Let's add mobile number and website. Now you can even create a new, okay, let's first save this. We haven't saved the changes. So write it again, web WhatsApp. Now, once you are done, hit the save button. Now we have saved the first signature. Create a new one, call it personal, and hit the OK. Now let's add Ashraf personal. Now you can adjust it, make it bold, add 16, change the font type, make it in the middle, change the coloring, and whatever you want. Now once you are done, click save again. Now here we have very important options. These signatures will be for this email account. For new messages, we'll use the business signature. Now, for the replies and forwards, we will also use the business signature. You can use the personal signature or any other signature as well. Now, you can choose the other email and choose the associated signature as well. Now we have both of these emails, each with the assigned signature. Now, once you are done, click OK. Click OK again. Now, when you create a new email, you will see that once you create a new email, you have the signature written here directly without having to write it on your own. And this is a very nice feature. It's basically a way to add your own signature. Now, let's say that you forgot to add a signature or you needed your personal signature here. You can remove this. You can go to the signature and hit personal. It will add your personal signature, the one we created directly, but I prefer the automatic method of adding signatures. Now, that's it on how to create a signature that stand out for you. I prefer that to write my name, my job, the company that I work for, my website, my WhatsApp number, my Skype number on my signature, so that anyone who wants to reach out to me can easily reach out without any problems. Thank you for watching this lesson. See you next. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to discuss contacts. Now, Microsoft Outlook helps you manage your contacts as well as your emails. So here is the email tab. If you click on the people tab, you will see a list of your contacts. And as you can see, I have many. Now, in order to add a new contact, you can simply hit the new contact button and you will get this window. You can choose the image, the full name, the email address, the display as name. If they have a website, you can add it here. Skype, you can add it here. You can add their fax number, their home address, and any other type of information. Once you are done, simply hit the save and close button. Now, another way is by importing a CSV file that has all your contacts from another platform or from Gmail or any other location. Simply go to File, Open and Export, and here we have Import Export. Click on it and you will see a wizard. Choose Import from another program or file, then hit Next. Now choose comma separated values or CSV file, which is basically the, let's say, common format for contacts backup. Click Next. Now it will ask you for the location of your CSV file. Click Browse and locate it and choose from here. Do you want to replace duplicates or allow them, or do not import duplicate items? We usually leave allow duplicates to be created and hit Next, and it will start importing new contacts. Now, another thing is the contact group. Now, let's say that you work in a big company and there are 10 people who work in this company that you need to send new emails to, but you don't want to go through the hassle of adding their emails one by one. This is why we have new contact group option. Simply hit new contact group, and in here you need to now give your group a name. Let's call it information Tick. Now let's add members. Click this option. You can add them from Outlook contacts, from address book, or by adding new email contact. We will choose from Outlook contacts, and I'll start typing the email address. And once I see emails that I want to send emails to, this is a contact, click members, and it will be added here. You can keep scrolling until you see other contacts, members, again, members. Now, once you are done with adding all the emails, click OK, and they will be added to your group. Once you are done, click Save and Close, and now you have a group called Information Technology. Now, how am I going to use this group? Now, let's see this group. Now, go to the email menu, click New Email, and in the To section, add the group name, Information Tech. This is the group. Now, by sending the email to this group, it will be sent to everyone in this group. Now, as you can see, this group has 4 emails. Now, if you want to expand them, click the plus sign, click OK, and it will show you all of these emails. You can remove any of these emails if you don't want to send this email to. And this is how easy it is to create a group from a set of emails to easily send email in bulk without having to write every person email each time. So you can make a group for your friends, a group for your company, a group for the people you work with, and name it with the name of the company so that when you send an email, it will be sent to all of them. It's the easiest way of sending email to a lot of people. Thanks for watching this lesson. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. See you next. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about calendar. Calendar is used to manage your tasks deadline and your appointments, your meetings, and everything inside Outlook itself. Now, you can go to calendar by simply clicking on the calendar icon, whether it's on the left side or on the bottom, and here you can see your calendar. These are the meetings that I have, and I see a monthly view or a weekly view or a work week or a day, but I usually go with the month view. Now, you can also check the schedule view to see only the scheduled events, but the month view is the best one in my experience. Now here you can see the temperature for today, tomorrow, and Monday. You can change and add your own location. And as you can see, you can select the country and it will change the data depending on your location. Now, this is today, which is November 13th, and you can add a new appointment by simply clicking here. Now, there is a difference between a new appointment and a new meeting. New appointment is basically a way for you to remind yourself of an appointment or a deadline or a project that you must get done. So you can click new appointment. You can click name it final report submission and select the date to be, let's say, today, and the time all day. Once you are done, you can choose other options like adding this appointment to a specific category, making it a recurring event, like schedule this item to repeat regularly by simply clicking here and choosing when do you want it to start, to end. Do you want it to recur monthly or weekly? On which day? The range of recurrence from 2, like starts in November and ends in February or whatever. And we'll create the same appointment over and over again every Saturday or every month on the 13th of each month. It's a very nice feature. Now you can select from here to choose to show yourself as free or busy or out of the office during the meeting. You can invite attendees to join your appointment, but we don't usually use this here. I will tell you about that in a minute. Now, once you are done, you can even choose the location. You can write my home office. Once you are done, you can simply save and close this meeting and it will be added to your calendar right here. Now, if you want to edit any of the events in your calendar, you can double click it and it will show you the same menu. You can change the time, or you can choose to add a reminder to be reminded 4 hours before the meeting, and then save and close again. Now, let's talk about the other option, which is the new meeting option. The new meeting has the very same user interface, but with more features. Now, let's call it meeting with team. Now, here you must add emails in which other people must or are required to attend this meeting. And here you will add emails for people who are not required to join this meeting. It's optional for them. Now you can choose the time. Let's choose 14th and change the time from here from 8, let's say 2 hours meeting, to 10. Let's make it recurring by selecting yearly on November 14th every year, or we can simply not record at all. So the difference between the new meeting and the new appointment is that new meeting is between you and someone else. So you have to add an email and this meeting will appear on their calendar. Now you can choose the location, meeting room. You can add the high importance. You can add the category to be important, and you can select a room if the IT department added some rooms for you, and this is for big companies. And you can add a reminder, let's say 11 hours before the event, make everyone busy during the event itself. And I think these are the most important options. You can add a Teams link to make the meeting on Microsoft Teams. Once you are done, hit the send button and you will see the meeting here, November 14th. And here are the details, the meeting room, a reminder 11 hours before, and all the information that you need. So here we create an appointment for reports, deadlines, submissions, and other things. And this is a new meeting that you will have with someone else, and you must add his email. That's it for the calendar. You can add more things, but next we will talk about tasks, which is another important feature in Microsoft Outlook. Thanks for watching this lesson. This is Ashraf. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about the Tasks tab. Now, from its name, it's basically for tasks. Once you are here, you can see all the tasks that you have to do. You have more than one folder, to-do list, tasks to do, and you can right-click to create a new folder, and let's call it My To-Do List 2020 or 2022. Now here we have a new tasks list. You can simply add a new task by writing here, write a report, submit a video, and you can see the icons. And once you are done with the task, you can simply click the check mark here. Now from this very same menu, you can add a due date for this task by clicking here, choosing 20 to be the due date. And you can add a category for this task as well, as you can see. Now, you can double click the task itself to enter the edit task menu. You can add a start date, due date, you can add a status in progress, let's say high priority, and you have completed 50% of the task. Once you are done, click save and close, and you are good to go. Now there is another way to add a task, which is the new task button here. Now, new task. you can add the same information: start date, due date, status, priority. You can add a reminder, and you can choose the reminding time once you select the task time, as you can see. Now enable the reminder and choose the date and time, choose the complete period, and click save and close. Now we have added a task that we must do, but what if we want to add a task that we want someone else to do? To do this, you can easily go to the new task menu, and from here click assign task. Now you need to write the email address for the person that you want to send the task to, and right here assign task, assigned, let's say, task to you. And from here you can add the same information: in progress, high priority, 0%, and hit the send button. Now the task request is not in your tasks folder. This task will not be updated when you receive responses or updates unless you move it to your tasks folder. So first you need to save and close this task. Now once you save and close the task, as you can see, this is our task, you can click the send button and click yes. Now we have the task added here with a different icon. This icon means that someone else must do this task, not you. The ones that have the red check mark is the ones that you must do, while this one is assigned to someone else, as you can see from this mark. Now you can double click it to see the information, the progress, and other things. Well, thanks for watching this lesson. Now this is everything you need to know about the tasks. It's a good way to keep track of your time and the tasks that you have to do. And you can even assign emails, as we already explained, by simply adding this flag sign. And if you did right click on any of the emails, you can choose to assign these tasks or turn this email into a task that must be done this week. Once you do that, you will find it in your tasks list. As you can see here, we have a lot of emails. That's it for this lesson. I know that we are explaining things in a pretty fast pace, but this is to make sure that we are not wasting your time. If you have any question, please ask. I'm here to help. This is Ashraf. See you next. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which I will teach you how to create a full backup of your email. First, you need to go to File menu. And from there, you need to go to the account settings. And in the account settings, now after clicking on account settings, click account settings again. From there, you must go to the data files. Select the account that you want to take a backup from. Now we have two accounts here. Once you click on it, click open file location. Now when you click open file location, you will get this folder. As you can see, Microsoft Outlook app data, and we have the Outlook email.ost. It's around 130 megabyte. And you can see my other email is about 9 gigabyte. That's why it took so long to, let's say, sync this email. So depending on how many emails you have, you might get different backup size. Now it is recommended to close Outlook in order for this operation to happen successfully. Now this is the backup file. Copy the file, or right click and select copy, and paste it wherever you want. Let's say that we want to paste it inside our document folder, Outlook backup. Now inside here, paste the file and make sure that it is .ost file. Now if you want to restore this file or this backup file, you must go and open up Outlook in any new device that you might have. Then you need to do a few simple steps. The first step is going to the file menu open and export, open Outlook data file. Once you click here, you can simply go to the backup file that you just created. And we already created that file inside the documents. We called it Outlook files. And inside here, we have the backup. We have another folder, which is called Outlook Backup. Inside the documents, we can head over to that folder. You can select all files and double click this file. Now, once you double click it, you'll be able to see it inside your new Outlook. You'll be able to download the attachments, read the emails, but you won't be able to use it normally, like if it was added using the add account option right here. Now, if you want to use it as a normal account, you must use the add account option by going to file. Now I have an error. Okay, yes. Now go to file, add account, and you can start adding accounts. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching. This is Ashraf. See you in another lesson. Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which I'm going to teach you how to track your email. Now click New Email and add that to, which is basically the email account that we will send this email to. Now, after adding the two, add any subject, add anything inside the body. Now, in order to track this email, we need to enable few things. The first thing is the confirm delivery feature, and the second thing is confirm reading feature. So go to the options menu, and from here you can see request a delivery receipt and request a read receipt. Check both of them and now click send. Now this email will be sent to the user. I have sent it to myself just to check things out. Now we have 467 emails. Now there are 468 emails. This is the email that we have seen already. And now I open the email. Now I should receive a delivery receipt from Microsoft Outlook, which indicates that the reader did receive, as you can see, delivered. The reader did receive. Your message has been delivered to the following recipients, which is Ashraf, and this is to confirm that we did receive the email, or the one that I'm sending the email to did receive it. Now we already opened the email, and this is a very good thing because now after the person reads the email, we will receive another email indicating that this email was read on Saturday, November 13th, and the exact time and location. So we have a delivered and a read receipt. These two pieces of information are very crucial when it comes to business deals, because when you are sending email to someone, you need to make sure that he got this email, he opened this email, and this is a very nice feature. Thanks for watching this lesson. See you next.